Mr. Cosby, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. You may be seated.
Thank you. Mr. Cosby, were you in fact there that evening with the plaintiff on the night in question?
Yes.
Very good, sir. And could you please explain to the court what it was that took place that evening in detail?
Yes. Well, first of all, I had come into the room just by myself, okay? I come into the room, sit down on the chair, and put a Coca-Cola on the table. Then my child comes into the room and says, "Can I have it?" I said, "No, this belongs to me," see? And, of course, my wife calls me from, the top of the balcony and said, "Bill," I said, "Oh, Lord, here we go." Now, listen, I told my child, "You cannot have this, belongs to me." So I leave the room to go and see what the ruckus is about now. I look over and I see my children dancing to the music, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then one. And the people start to laugh, and nobody knows what they're laughing at. They just, ah! And, of course, my mother calls me up to see if I'm wearing clean underwear. Because she always wants to know. And the dentist comes in and wants to talk to you. And he says, "You ever do any fishing?" I said, "What?" Now, look, you got all these country western people that want to wear a cowboy hat and a buckle, see? Now, then my wife comes into the room and fire comes out of her hair. And she said, "Bah!" Oh, then I get into my Ferrari. And this is an $80,000 Ferrari, man. We're going 160. Then my mother shows up and says, "No, you just come here and kiss your grandma." Oh, Lord. Because if you get these people that drink, like, gin and martinis, they hum a lot. "So, how have you been?" Then the dentist comes in and says, "Spit here." And then I said, "Look, I made a rainbow." All the while, the child is in the room with a Coca-Cola, building a very sophisticated ladder. And my brother Russell comes in and says, "But my name is Jesus Christ." Because when you're working with children, you have to look into their minds, see, and what they say. Look, you're driving a truck. Here comes along another truck going to hit you. Now, whether you hit the truck or not, you're going to have soiled underwear. So here comes my father, and he said, "Have a little trouble, huh, sir?" I said, "Oh, Lord, Dad." And the baby comes out. Now, and all you got to do is just grab hold of the rope, So I came in from playing tennis, as I said before. My wife's there at the end of the table, looking pitiful. Then my son comes by with his fly down, and he says, "Daddy's great. Give us chocolate cake." See, now, one night, a long time ago, I was watching the Carol Burnett show, see.
Mr. Cosby, I'm sorry. I hate to interrupt you, but do you need me to repeat the question?
Look, I know the question, see. The only thing I'm guilty of is having 5 children. The reason that we have 5 children is because we do not want 6. My wife and I sat in the back seat of a car and discussed it. thing with the dentist, and then the booties on the shoes, and my dad comes in, that's my son, and then the children eat, and then everything else.
No further questions, Your Honor. We drop all charges on the grounds that nobody this funny could have committed those crimes.
Very well. Case dismissed. Mr. Cosby, you're free to go. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, Mr. Cosby, judge is great. Give us chocolate cake.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Toilet Bowl. Thank you for being cool on the side. Only you understand me, Toilet Bowl.